Oh, man. Okay. That's a bad situation to be in. Oh, hello. It's Sergeant Major Mike Glover. I'm sorry I said that. The military guy in me who wasn't really military-minded, which is why I was a Green Beret, makes me feel bad for saying that. Look, guys, Combat Reacts. I want to talk about these videos that often don't have the narration. And long story short, I got a lot of experience in these kind of things, like a firefight in Afghanistan with the Taliban. Been there, done that. But I want to talk about some of the technical aspects that might hone you into, I don't know, learning about preparedness. I got a company called Fieldcraft Survival. This isn't the Fieldcraft Survival channel. This is actually the Mike Glover actual channel. And don't hate me because I put actual on there. I put actual on there because the normal me gets suppressed all over the place. And eventually the algorithm will catch up and then I'll be Mike Glover actual right now or something like that. I don't know. So this is the worst case scenario. I mean, if you could see his gun, he's a POV perspective filming over the front of his optic. He's got a fixed 4x ACOG, which is common for the infantry. It was issued. It's not like this guy went to Sportsman's Warehouse and bought it. He doesn't have a choice. But in Afghanistan, with that weapon system, it's a 14.5-inch upper. He's got a light on it. At least he has a Picatinny rail. Some units probably in this time period didn't have that. The reason I say it's a worst-case scenario is because he's definitely in the open, definitely on the side of a ridgeline, and definitely in a firefight with a 5.56 gun, probably against a 7.62 gun. I read some notes, and there was reference of a 7.62 round that impacted his helmet, but let's keep playing it and see how this transpires. Can't imagine any of that's effective fire, but he's, you know, shooting and suppressing the bad guys better than nothing in some cases. But he could be giving his position away because that muzzle is obviously breaking, giving a visual indication of his location. Look, right now he's doing a look, I imagine he's doing a TAC reload. He might be doing a slide lock reload. I didn't see the top of the mag. There's two types of reloads, actually three, an admin, TAC, and a slide lock. Slide lock means his bulk carrier group locked to the rear in his M4. The TAC reload is he's topping it off, getting prepared. Now, the reason I hope that that was a slide lock is because a slide lock means he's desperate and he needs to get the gun up as quickly as possible. The reason this is a bad tactic is because he's in the open, right? He's in the open stowing his magazine. What tells me this is a TAC reload is because kind of by the tactical 101 SOP, the standard operating procedure, you would stow away a mag that has bullets in it. But if you're in the middle of a gunfight, in the middle of the open, it's not advantageous for you to worry about a magazine. It's advantageous for you to get the gun back up. So you can see he's opening whatever kit he has to put his magazine away and then pull out another piece of kit. That tactical reload would be acceptable if he was behind cover, but he's certainly not. He's certainly just standing in the open doing a reload. Yeah, there you go. I can tell you if he's going to do, oh, yep, slide lock reload. So you had a slide lock. He should have dumped that mag in the rock and then got that mag up. Hey, if the bad guys get an empty mag, but you live because you get shot in the open, hey, that's just the cost of war. I've been in combat on rooftops, on ridge lines, done both TAC and slide lock, but I have taken a knee in those cases to get cover and concealment. Now, he just fell. I don't know if he was shot. Oh, I think those are rounds. Yep, those are rounds skipping off his position. Oh, yep, that's an incoming round. There's another one. Oh, you can hear it right there, guys. That breathing, besides falling and elevating his heart rate, you better believe he knows he's getting shot at, and you better believe he just went into a sympathetic nervous response. Likely he was conditioned, so he was in parasympathetic. He had an elevated state of awareness, but that cortisol, that norepinephrine, that adrenaline that surged through him, he's fighting for his life right now. Oh. Just got hit. Look. Right here is why we train the way we do. The reason we train for this is because you're going to default. You're going to default to your level of training. In the best case scenario, your last level of training is going to be the competency that you deliver in the world under this type of stress. So he's desperate. He's on his ass. And look, I always advocate that you don't take a knee or don't take a prone position to give your head to the enemy's perspective. I would rather you sit on your ass in a modified prone position than actually deliver your head forward. Now, he's on a slope. That would be difficult for him to do, but he's desperately fighting for his life. In the narrative, his own narrative from his own words and description below, he does take a round in the 203, which takes it out. He takes a round in the head, which skips off and knocks his glasses off. And man, that's the best case scenario. Hey guys, sometimes speed is security. What does that mean? It means if you're weighing accuracy on target versus speed, sometimes speed needs to be weighed heavier. Not speed on target, but speed of your physical body moving laterally against the target to save your life. So in this particular situation, the best position he could have been in when he knew he was taking incoming fire was hauling ass. Maybe breaking shots on the fly, suppressing if he can, or maybe just not even worried about that. This guy's big arm, he's likely carrying side plates, just hauling ass at a full sprint to get to that big rock boulder outcropping that he's now at, where he just, that was probably 15, 20 yards. He spent a lot of time risking his life getting shot at. He took rounds on target on him, being shot multiple times, but he survived. He actually didn't take any rounds on his person, like his physical body. He got shot, I believe, in the body armor on his chest, in his helmet, knocked off his ballistic glasses. And this dude is probably the luckiest dude in the infantry. Him and his LT were on that hill. Yeah, this is the bad part. Yeah. What do we think is going on here? Well, we think he might be in a quit response, which is a parasympathetic flux, where that cortisol is flushing now, and he's basically giving up. He's no longer fighting. Look, the sympathetic nervous response is a mobilization tactic to get your ass moving, to increase performance. That is not advantageous. That's not a freeze position. That's, hey, I'm defaulting to SOP. Medic, help, I'm hit, hoping that I could outsource the responsibility of my protection to somebody else. Doesn't work in war, guys. It doesn't work in war. Hey, this guy survived. He's lucky to survive. Fieldcraftsurvival.com. It's why we train. It's why I do all the things that I do. Just got back from Idaho and Texas training law enforcement for free because that's what I'm doing this year. I want to give back. I hope you guys love these combat reacts. Leave your comments below and leave me the links to other videos you guys like. I got this link from somebody who's a follower who obviously subscribes, hits the notification tab. If you're interested in more content, let me know how you feel about it. Till next time, stay alert, stay alive. Thanks, guys.